In the realm of productivity, fitness, and health, there are these super popular habits everyone talks about. From getting up at 5 a.m. to reading more books, drinking green shakes, to cold showers, etc. Some are promoted so much that it becomes toxic. One thing I've learned trying to optimize my habits is that no two people are the same. It's about what works for you, what's convenient, and what fits your lifestyle and your goals. And that, funny enough, depends on your goals. See, while cold showers are a great way to promote healthy habits and stuff, for many people these are quite inconvenient and a huge step up. Although it can provide benefits like increasing endorphins and boosting your mood, making you feel better, more refreshed, more oxygen can come in, it can improve your cardiovascular health, reduce stress. For most people, it's just not convenient to do cold showers and they won't ever do it. But what are some of the micro habits or little changes that I found are practical and convenient and work in my own life to get the results that I want? And what it is that I want? More energy, more attention, being more motivated and productive, higher efficiency, and of course, health. That sums it up. So out of all these green smoothies, cold showers, journaling, and meditating, and productivity apps, what actually stuck with me? First thing that stuck with me are nootropics. One of the main key areas I want to focus on is improving brain function to optimize productivity and efficiency. So nootropics have been promoted as agents that can boost and elevate your cognition. I want longer attention span, I want sharper focus, and I want to be able to learn and memorize things quicker. So for that, first thing is coffee. First of all, I love my caffeine. I drink coffee like 5 times a week on heavier days. To not get used to it, I'd cycle my caffeine by skipping it for 2 days and also limiting my intake to around 200 milligrams daily. As you all know, this keeps you sharp, it stimulates your brain, makes you more alert, and gets you in that work state. Second thing is natural nootropics. I'm a big fan and explorer of natural nootropics like Bacopa Monnieri, Rhodiola rosea, or things like mushrooms like cordyceps and lion's mane that could have certain neuroprotective properties. So the more I've used them, the more I like them. Unlike the acute stimulatory effect of caffeine, nootropics work on a different level. They have their own micro pathways they optimize so they can enhance the brain's ability to adapt. Your brain can become more adaptable to stress, more plastic, meaning it can learn better and potentially memorize things quicker. On top of that, these do not have the myriad of negative side effects that you would see with synthetic nootropics, and are considered a more slow and light approach to brain enhancement. Of course, we're not talking synthetic nootropics, but a combination of natural ones. Currently, I do a mix of Rhodiola, Bacopa Monnieri, lion's mane, KSM66, and Ashwagandha. I've noticed on days where I have more stress and anxiety, with those nootropics I'd feel a little bit more balanced, plus research shows it can protect your brain, so why not try it? Second thing is productivity app. So if productivity and efficiency are one of my most important goals, why not use all of these things and organize them in a productivity app in a system that'll work for me? I use Notion because I'm apparently the architectural type who likes his things organized. I use it to schedule my weekly tasks, plus I can track my progress. I'd structure my goals and objectives in a concise and clear way. I'd schedule certain time blocks in the calendar, helping me stay up to date with events. When working on larger projects like the 50 articles I'm writing now or my master's thesis on caffeine, I'd easily make large database tables with links, category filters, and keywords that's easily searchable, and this just speeds up and optimizes this whole process of creation, of writing. Of course, what works for me may not work for you, but I dare you, if you are doing any sort of heavy work, it could be writing, programming, producing content, managing, analytics, whatever it is, try to make use of a good productivity app and find what works for you. Yes, at first it's going to take a little bit of time for you to learn and set up the systems, but once you do, that's going to pay off tremendously in the long run, as your energy is going to be saved, as you're going to become more efficient and faster at completing tasks. 2 strength trainings a week. So I decreased my training volume to 2 strength trainings a week because now I consider it to be enough to maintain my physical health, strength, and just overall health. So I don't only train twice. I move a lot, I walk a lot, I additionally run a bit once a week. I do my yoga/mobility session twice a week, but I don't do intense heavy lifting every single day. The reason is because high training volumes and loads are overall going to be effective for increasing muscle growth and strength and all that, but are going to leave you a bit more drained and fatigued. We're talking it if you're overdoing it. Now, if you're just maintaining your health and you are already fit and relatively strong, you can maintain that, in my belief, with 2 solid trainings a week. The reason is when I was younger, I was keeping myself to this athlete standard, training for like 3 or 4 hours a day, pushing weights in the gym, running sprints, shooting hoops, doing some plyometric jumps and stuff. And so it just would always leave me kind of drained, and instead of energizing me, it would take my energy away. Now that I have a lot more real working time, I work part-time in the office and part-time in the gym, I kind of decided that it's a bit too much to train intensely every single day. I need to find those sweet spots 2 days a week where I'm going to push weights hard, and everything else is just movement, a little bit of running, a little bit of mobility, etc. 5 to 6 sessions are for building muscles, not maintaining your physique health and general strength. So nowadays I'd separate my strength training into 2 parts. The most important part, posterior chain training, which are my deadlifts and my rowing. It's the base for a healthy spine, low back pain prevention, correct posture, and even injury prevention in general. Then it's a push day where I do my squats for the lower body, or I do bench presses and overhead presses for the upper body. But why is lifting necessary? Well, a lot of things related to confidence, overall feeling and well-being, strength, which is important for physical health, hormones, your mood, your confidence, everything is kind of better when you're lifting weights. You feel stronger, more energetic, more confident, and ready to tackle the tasks of the day. Last thing is podcasts, which is a way to make your education more flexible and accessible. So when I was younger, 16 to 17, I started reading a lot of books on health, nutrition, fitness, business, you name it. But as workload increased, I couldn't fit that into my schedule in a way that it's convenient for me. Now, reading is generally slow, and you need to really think about it to digest the information, while podcasts in most cases are just 2 people, 2 experts talking about a subject, and it's a lot more lighter from a human perspective, not the exact thing as if you were studying for college, which is a much more thick and dense information. The good thing about podcasts is you can educate yourself while doing anything. You could be doing the dishes, laundry, you could be commuting, transporting with a bus, you could be running or lifting in the gym. At any time, you could just pop on those headphones and just listen to any podcast you want without being distracted, whereas with books, you actually have to sit, read, which is slower, digest it, think about it, and although there is something good about the process of reading, if we're talking convenience, educational podcasts are my go-to. Action step, just find a niche, find a topic you're interested in, download a podcast app like Castbox, for example, and just download your first 10 episodes. When you're having some free time here and there, just press play, and that's it. It's done. So the top 4 habits that currently work for me are nootropics like caffeine and certain herbs and adaptogens that I'm experimenting with to optimize my cognition. Then it's a productivity app like Notion in which I can put and organize my tasks systematically, get notified about it, and just make all this work a lot smoother and save a lot more energy and attention. Then it's 2 strength training sessions a week, preventing overtraining and the fatigue and inflammation that comes with it, but actually keeping my health and physique in check. Last is listening to podcasts, which is a flexible way to learn more. Now times change, so probably in a year I'll do another video like this and completely change my tasks, basically depending on what my lifestyle is going to require more. But the gist of it is you need to experiment for yourself to see what fits your lifestyle and what'll actually work for you. It's not that if Wim Hof did cold showers and Elon Musk did journaling, that it'll necessarily work for you. The 4 things probably worth thinking about that'll get us the benefits we all want are diet, healthier nutrition, exercising regularly, trying to optimize your sleep, and enhance your productivity by making a system. Now you can nitpick and try to experiment with different micro habits that are going to improve these 4 areas, but just so you know, the end goal for most people is pretty similar. We all want more attention, more energy, higher satisfaction, motivation, and healthier and fitter body. That's gonna be it from me today. I'm gonna sign out here and go eat because I'm pretty hungry. Bye.